Firstly, excuse the mess in here. It's a bit of a work in progress, but with the passing of my mum last week, I've been very emotional, obviously. Luckily, I'd filmed a ton of content because I was meant to be away for a couple of weeks. Right now, I should then be on jury service for the next 2 weeks. So I'd filmed a month's worth of content ready for this month, but obviously I never expected my mum to pass away. Fortunately for my channels, they haven't been affected yet, but it's going to start soon. I'm not ready to start making content. I've been trying, but I just can't do it. But one thing that has happened is I've become very reminiscent, obviously, as people do when they lose a loved one. And it also got me thinking about me and where I want to go and what I want to do with social media in the future. And I do want to change things. I've got stuck in a bit of a rut. When I first started, I had many successful ideas, many. I had great fun. Then I clung on to one for too long. Facts content. People loved my facts videos, and God knows how many I did. But they slowly started to drift off, and I didn't divert. I carried on with them. I shouldn't have done that. Should have ended it sooner. But I didn't have any ideas, and I reacted to a few videos, and people loved them. So I reacted to a few more videos, and people loved them. And then I started chucking in some facts videos, and they did okay. I tried a few things along the way, reviews on holidays and videos of family stuff, and it didn't matter what I did. It was only the reaction content that did well. And luckily, I still enjoy making the reaction content, and it's still doing very well. But I don't want to kill it. I don't want to rinse it. So I need to find something that will work alongside it. And that's what I want to do eventually. And that's what I've been thinking about the past hour or so. But before anything, I want to look back. I want to look back at where I started, and hopefully that'll give me the inspiration. Now, I did have a quick look, and I'm telling you now, this video is going to be a lot of work because I've got so much editing and out to do, because I swore every other word, and those that watch my content, although I still swear, I beep it. I don't swear on social media much anymore because I did know, I just didn't care enough that people not of age might be watching my content. Obviously, I'm a lot more mature now, and although I still want to be myself, I just think bleeping it out just in case somebody under the age of 18 watches a video, I think it's sensible. But let's not get into that. We're not going to talk about that type of stuff. I just want to talk about some videos on my TikTok account from well over 5 years ago, some of them. So I've got to remove all the music in post-production as well, because I won't be allowed to play that on here. But let's have a look, see what we got. Right, let's start with this one. 3.8 million views.
I don't have many memories of when my father lived at home. I always treasure the ones we have. I remember one Saturday evening, and me and my father, we was watching TV. Suddenly, his feet get cold, and he asked me to go upstairs and get his slippers. So, being the good son I am, I go upstairs and fetch his slippers for him. But as I get onto the landing, I see two of my sister's friends in her bedroom. So I go up to both of them, and I say, Dad told me to come upstairs and the both of you. You're lying, they said. Now I can prove it. So I shouted down to my father, Dad, did you see both of them? And my father quickly replied, well, what's the point of one of them, you daft
Key hunter. Let's get into another one. This was my best and most popular series ever. This is just one of many videos. Random facts to with your mind.
Random facts to with your mind. Most humans were born on their birthdays. The distance from the Earth to the Sun is the same as from the Sun to the Earth. A normal skeleton has enough bones to make an entire skeleton. If you took out all of your veins and laid them out end to end, you would die. The equator is long enough to wrap around Earth one time. If you were to gather up all the human flesh currently existing on the Earth, you would be really f***ed up. If you stacked exactly 216 elephants on top of each other, they wouldn't like it. The entire Pacific Ocean would fill at least 6 glasses of water. 100% of all people on Earth are on Earth. Ha ha! Key hunter!
Now that last one, 100% of people on Earth are on Earth, caused so much drama. And I'll tell you now, I didn't bother arguing with people in the comments because I wanted the drama. I wanted the people commenting and making the video blow up. But people were saying, what about the people in the International Space Station? But I said 100% of people on Earth are on Earth. They're not on Earth. So I was right. Right, let's have a look at... Oh, great season. 10 stupid things to do before you die. Did loads of these. They all did well, and it didn't seem to matter how stupid I got. They still did well. This one here is one of the last I did when it started to die off a bit. It is a very stupid one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 1.6 million views. That wasn't bad. That was really good, especially back then. All right, let's have a look.
10 things to do before you die. Call McDonald's up and ask him for directions to Burger King. Order a pizza 5 minutes before New Year's, and when it comes, yell, I ordered it a year ago! Bring a desk onto an elevator, And when people try to get on, ask if they have an appointment. Go to an electronics store with a banana and say you want to upgrade to an Apple. Call Pizza Hut and ask for the phone number to Domino's. Hide a walkie-talkie in a bush and scare people as they walk past. Get on a crowded elevator with a bag in your hands and sigh and say, oh, my snake got loose again. When somebody asks if you know what time it is, say yes and walk away. Dress up as a duck and throw bread at people and say, how do you like it, huh? Go to a pet shop, point at an employee and shout, I want that one, mummy!
Great days. I really enjoyed making these type of videos. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. This one here, right? Stupid things I've done while drunk. I got up to like episode 80, I think. What episode's it? This one's really early, part 11. By the last one, I was running out of stories. I had so many. You also notice a change in my voice here. This is in 2020, so 5 years ago.
Stupid things I've done while drunk. Part 11. I was about 19, hanging out my ass, but I still went into work. But I was sent home for being sick. Anyway, I'm on the bus home, about a 15-minute ride, parked up right outside my house, and when I got home I noticed somebody had stolen my car, until I realised, in fact, I had driven work that day. Me and the boys were coming back from a nightclub, and the designated drivers had to deal with a drunk of idiots in his car. I'm sitting up front, and you know the cigarette lighter thing you have in cars? Well, I pressed it in, waited, popped out, had a look at it, and I was like, well, it's still grey. And then what I did, for no reason, other than my brain told me to, it was like, Darren, put your tongue on it. I burnt it. And then I threw it out the window. But the window was closed. It bounced off the window into my lap. Then I've jumped up, but getting in between my legs is a bottle of beer that I recently just filled with and it went all
Yep, that is a true story, unfortunately. I literally would have shared anything on social media for views back then. Alright, let's pick another. I want to go really old. Let me find something really old. This was just before that, so again, about 5 years. Sorry, my camera just died. And I was saying, I did a lot of videos like this where I basically just shouted random crap. I didn't even know what I was going to say before I started filming.
Oh, you! Stop! I've got something important to say!
It's so stupid. But it worked. It worked for me. What else we got? There's so many good ones here, but we'll be here forever. I want to find something a bit older or like from closer to the start. I'm skipping past some gems here, but let's try this one. I can already see I've got some work to do beeping this out.
Fuming. I need to vent to somebody, so prepare for your ears to start bleeding. I'm meant to be going over to Florida in January, and obviously because of the whole coronavirus situation, that's cancelled.
Right, let's not remind ourselves of COVID. I don't want to do that one. Let's find another one. Remember this one done well. It was just a joke.
I've been married to the same girl for 3 years now, and I always keep a picture of her in my wallet. Whenever I face difficulties in life, I take out my wallet and stare at the picture on the inside. And it comforts me knowing that if I can survive being in a relationship with this psycho, I can survive anything.
God, that's old. Alright, let's wrap this video up. Let's just find one more really old one. Let me search for it quickly. Let's have a look at this one.
Now let me tell you what, you're going to hit that follow button. Firstly, you're a secondly, I'm a and most importantly, I have to stick together. We'll never survive in a world full of Karens, snowflakes, and simps if we don't unite. So, join me, follow me, let me lead you, let me become your king. Oh, fucking
and that was before, I think that was before I was Lord K. Actually, it was before Lord K. I think it was before I was even Lord Cunter. I think I might have been saying like Mr. Clazzer, or it might have been, don't remember. It was a long time ago. Alright, what's next? Here we, oh god. Okay, the 4th video I ever uploaded on social media. UK slang, part 4. Here we go.
UK slang. Part 4. First one we got today is slag. If you're a woman and you get a new boyfriend, and you're as happy as you can be, you are what we call a slag. Because someone might come up to you and go, hey, heard you're a slag. Next common phrase, sod off. Very simple one. If a mate turns up to your house, uninvited, just go, oh mate, sod off, just so they understand that they're welcome. The next one, shite. This is a word we only use when your mum's cooking your dinner. So once your mother hands you a plate of food, regardless whether it's good or bad, you always want to give her a nice compliment. So we always say, Mum, That food was proper shite. You can't
God, that was an old video. I was a lot quieter. I had lots of social anxiety issues. I won't go into today why I started filming. I've spoke about it before. We can talk about it again another day. And it was down to an anxiety problem, which is why I started filming. It was a method of distraction. Never expected I'd be sitting here today talking about the success over the past 5 years. But I want to show you how quickly Lord K evolved. You saw how quiet I was in that video. And then watch this one.
Recap edition. What the was that? Before I give you today's recap, I want to do a little experiment. I'm out of that TikTok hates me, so I want to know if everyone likes this video, if you can just click that like button now, whether you like this video or not. And I just want to see how many FYPs I get on. And if everyone wants to like this video when it's free. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, because I'm not, it's just an experiment. But I do wonder, even if everybody likes it, if it'll still do But anyway, let's get on with today's recap. Or, the best way to explain the word is your mum's but my mum, not. So if it was your mum, it was your. If it's my mum, not your mum.
I'm gonna leave it there. I forgot about that one. So yeah, you saw like I evolved really quickly. The success hit me, and I say success like 1,000 followers was successful, then 10,000 followers was, then 50,000, 100,000, eventually 1.3 million. And it was pretty much at that point I fell out with TikTok a few times, accounts got banned, moved over to other platforms, and now TikTok is my worst performing platform, whereas Facebook and Instagram are my best, Facebook winning. YouTube does okay, TikTok poor, very poor nowadays. That's fine, you know, I'm not here to be liked by everyone. I make this content for the people that enjoy it, and all the time they're enjoying it, I'll keep making it. And the second I feel like people aren't enjoying it anymore, we'll find something new to do, and that is my plan at the moment. I want to start finding something new before, not wait until. I want to do it before. Get something rolling. I'd love to do travel content. That is my dream, to travel around the world, showing you guys places, having fun. Not like other people, not like Mash Tag. I mean, I haven't got his energy levels. He's too crazy for me. I'd love to meet out of him, do a video one day, but I couldn't match him day for day. But something along those lines. He's a great inspiration, and watching people like him, not just him, makes me jealous at the end of the day. And I think if I'm jealous of something, then I must really want to do it. And that's just one of the ideas I've got. But anyway, I've got stuff to sort out. Just before that, I got a phone call about my mother, and I called her death, so I'm going to go deal with that now. I wanted to make this video first before this next conversation, because this part's going to probably knock me out of work for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully I'll find time to edit this video, but if you're seeing it, I did. But anyway, guys, thank you for your love, your support. I know this ain't the usual me you're used to, but I will be back. That's a promise. And until then, Key Hunter! It's not the same when I'm not in the car, is it?